station
Saseseke siyasuka lapho police station.
and headed to the place where it was said the suspect could be found.
Sasesiya lapho esasitshela ukuthi singamthola khona umsolwa.
Yes.
I then, my lord, suggested to them that when we get onto the street, to that street where it was said he was,
Ngase-ke ngithi la uma sesifika la ekuthiwa khona ukhona kulo mgwaqo kwakuthiwa sizomthola khona.
we should keep a gap in terms of following each other.
Manje sifanele sibe nebanga esilishiyayo laphakathi kwethu njengoba sasilandelana.
And indeed, my lord, it was so.
Futhi-ke kwenzeka kanjalo.
I drove, my lord, in the front,
Mina ngangishayela imoto yami phambili.
and my lord, as I was driving, my lord, I noticed 3 males
Ngisahamba kanjalo ngabona amadoda amathathu.
who were standing, my lord, on my right hand as I was
Ababemi
driving.
ngakwesokudla sakwami.
And one male, my lord, was fitting the description.
Omunye kwalamadoda lawo wayebonakala sengathi uyafana nalo esasichazelwe ngayo.
Whom, my lord, it was said is Muzi Sibiya.
Lokho akuthiwa uyena umuzi Sibiya.
I immediately, as I spotted them, my lord, called Buthelezi to say, I can see the guy.
Ngaleso sikhathi ngavele ngafonela uButhelezi ngamtshela ukuthi sengiyambona lo muntu esikhuluma ngaye.
And my lord, I drove further down,
Mina ngangisengiyadlula kancane.
and when I looked, my lord, on my rear mirror,
Mase ngibheka-ke esibukweni sami ngibheka ngemuva.
I could see Buthelezi, my lord, and Sadiki advancing towards the 3 males.
Ngababona uSadiki noButhelezi beqonda kulamadoda amathathu.
I then, my lord, made a U-turn
Mina ngase ngijikisa imoto yabheka la iphuma khona.
and faced the oncoming traffic
Ngase ngibheka-ke ngibhekana neemoto ezizayo.
and parked opposite where Buthelezi and Sadiki were parked, my lord.
Ngase ngifaka-ke eceleni kwala uSadiki noButhelezi abafake khona.
So they just try to slow down a bit. Yes.
Bheka.
And then, my lord, I got out of the vehicle
Ngase ngiyaphuma emotweni.
and I took
Yes, just a minute. Yes.
I took, my lord, the J50.
Ngase ngithatha-ke leli phepha elibizwa ngokuthi J50.
I had the original J50 and a copy, my lord.
Ngangine J50 le ebhalwe okokuqala futhi nginale eyikopiwe.
Just a minute. Yes.
And walked towards them, my lord.
Ngase ngihamba-ke ngiya kubona.
Yes.
When, my lord, I got there, I found Buthelezi and Sadiki identifying themselves to Muzi.
Ngathi noma sengifika lapho ngathola uSadiki noButhelezi bezethula kumuzi.
I think just for record purposes, just refer to him as accused number 1.
Ngicela ukuthi-ke ukuze lo uqoshwayo uqopheke kahle awumbiza ngokuthi umsolwa wokuqala.
Yes, my lord, accused number 1.
Yes.
After that, my lord, Buthelezi took my lord, the J50 from me
emva kwaloko uThelezi wayesethatha i-J50 kimi
and showed it to accused number 1.
wayesekhombisa ke umsolwa uqala.
Just a minute. Yes.
And placed him, my lord, under arrest.
Hayi lapho ke wayeseke uyambona.
He then, my lord, informed the accused number 1 of his constitutional rights
Wayeseke etshela umsolwa ngamalungelo akhe.
and, my lord, he said he understood.
Wayesethi ke uyazwisisa.
Just a minute. Yes, and what was the nature of the rights explained to him?
Kwakuyihlobonike amalungelo la echazelwayo.
Just in broad outline.
Chazela into kabanzana.
It was, my lord, the rights in terms of the constitution
Lokho amalungelo ngaphakathi komgaqo umthetho.
and Buthelezi told the accused number 1 that he has a right to remain silent
Watshela umsolwa uqala ukuthi unelungelo lokuthi angavela athuke.
He told him, my lord, that anything that you say or you do will be used as evidence against him,
Wasetshelwayo nokuthi ozokusho kungasetshenziswa njengobufakazi ebuquleni icala lakhe.
He told him, my lord, that he has a right to consult with a legal representative of his choice,
Wasetshelwayo ukuthi angafuna ummeli athanda ukumqoka.
Just a minute. Yes.
and that, my lord, if he did not have a legal representative of his choice,
Uma futhi ke ethola ukuthi akekho ummeli ayimqokile.
the state, my lord, can provide a legal representative at the expense of the state.
Anganikwa ke ummeli angeke kudingeka ukuthi amkhokhele.
And, my lord, he told him that he has a right not to be compelled to make any admission or confession
Setshelwa ukuthi unelungelo lokuthi angaphoqwa ukuthi amukele lutho
which could be used as evidence against him.
ngoba lokho kungasetshenziswa njengobufakazi equleni kwecala lakhe.
Just a minute. Yes.
Yes, my lord, and he handcuffed he handcuffed accused number 1
Wasele efaka umsolwa wokuqala ozankosi.
In which language was he communicating with accused number 1?
Wayekhuluma luphi-ke ulimi ngesikhathi ekhuluma nomsolwa wokuqala?
in Zulu, my lord.
Wabekhuluma olukamthaneni.
Yes, we proceed.
Yes, my lord. And I thereafter, my lord, introduced myself to Muzi
Ngase-ke nami ngisethula-ke kuMuzi.
Just remember to refer to him as accused 1.
accused number 1, my lord.
Ngisho-ke yena umsolwa wokuqala.
And, my lord, I told him that I'm the investigating officer, my lord, of the case.
Ngase ngiyamtshela ukuthi imina-ke umphenyi kuleli cala.
I also, my lord, informed him of his constitutional rights in terms of Section 35.
Ngase ngiphinda-ke ngimtshela ngamalungelo akhe ngaphansi kuka-Section 35.
I thereafter, my lord, asked him where he was residing.
ngase ngiyambuza ukuthi uhlala.
Well, you've just explained the rights in terms of section 35 of the Constitution that Constable Buthelezi explained. And what was the extent of your explanation of his rights to him?
It's because, my lord, I was asking him where he was staying. So I knew, my lord, that I cannot just ask him. I wanted him to know that he has a right, my lord.
Ngoba ngimbuza ukuthi uhlala phi ngangifuna ukuthi azi ukuthi unamalungelo engakangiphenduli.
Before he can answer any question.
Engakaphenduli imibuzo.
Yes, you've explained what Constable Buthelezi explained to him in terms of section 35. And what was the nature of your explanation of his rights to him?
I, my lord, informed him, my lord, the same, to say he has a right to remain silent. And anything that he say or do will be used as evidence against him. And that he has a right to consult with his legal practitioner of his choice. And, my lord, if he did not have any legal practitioner, a state can provide one at the expense of the state.
Just a minute.
And he said, my lord, he understood.
And in which language did you communicate with him?
In Zulu, my lord.
Yes, you asked him where he stays.
Yes, my lord.
And what happened?
My lord, he indicated that from where we were standing, my lord, it was just down the passage, about 4 or 5 houses away. I therefore, my lord, asked him if he can take us to his place of residence.
Yes.
And he said, my lord, he can, and he does not have any problem.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. I also, my lord, informed him that the reason I wanted to check where he was staying, my lord, is because I did not know where he was staying. And that information, my lord, will be used for court purposes.
And in which respect will it be used for court purposes?
For bail application, my lord.
Yes, you may proceed.
Thereafter, my lord, he took us to his place of residence. As my lord, we were walking, he was busy complaining that Buthelezi and Sadiki were not supposed to make him to lie down.
Uthi ngesikhathi sihambayo wayekhononda ukuthi usadiki noButhelezi babengafanele bamphoqe ukuthi alale phansi.
Yes, why
As
not?
my lord, the trouser that he was wearing, it was very expensive.
Ngoba ke leli bhulukwa ayeligqokile wathi libiza kakhulu.
Yes. And what type of trouser was it? Can you remember?
Kwakunhloboni yebhulukwa uma ukuthi uyakhumbula.
It was my lord, a Brentwood, blue in color.
Leli bhulukwa elibizwa ngokuthi Brentwood elale nombala oluhlaza okwesibhakabhaka.
These are the trousers you buy by mail. You know, do you buy these trousers by mail? You don't know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, we used to do that. 50 years ago.
Yes.
And then my lord, he pointed out his place of residence.
Wayesesikhombisa ke la ehlala khona.
Yes.
And then my lord,
And what type of residence was it?
it was my lord, a residence, whereby there was RDP house, and in the same yard, my lord, there was about 4 or 5 shacks.
La ehlala khona kwakune-RDP kodwa ke kwakunama amathathu noma amane la ngemuva.
When you get, my lord, at the gate, you turn to the left.
Mungena ke esangweni ujikelele ngakwesokunxele.
So his shack, my lord, was the second shack from the gate on the left-hand side.
Umkhukhu kwakowesibili kusuka esangweni.
Just a minute. Yes.
Yes, my lord, and when we got by the doorstep of the shack,
Mase sifika emnyango walo mkhukhu.
where he said, my lord, he was staying,
La ethi uhlala khona.
Constable Buthelezi asked him, my lord, about the key.
uConstable Buthelezi wayesembuza ke wasemcela ukhiye.
I could see, my lord, that he was indicating to Buthelezi where he can get the key.
Ngiyabona ukuthi wayekhombisa uButhelezi ukuthi ukhiye angawutholanga.
I told,
So how did he indicate that?
he was like at the back
Wayemkhombisa nje ungemuva.
of his pocket.
Kusho ukuthi usekhukhwini.
I then, my lord, told,
Maybe for record purposes, if the interpreter can just put the gesture on record.
Kusho ukuthi ke la into echazayo wayemkhombisa ukuthi engathi uyisa isandla ngasemumva la engathola khona ikhulu.
I then, my lord, told Buthelezi to check for his form of identification.
Sisicela ukuthi uButhelezi asikhombise ukuthi amcela ukuthi angitholaphi umazisa wakhe.
And his clothing, my lord, just to prove that he was staying in that shack.
Ngikhombe impahla zakhe engasikhombisa ngazo ukuthi ngempela uyena wayehlala kulowo mkhukhu.
Just a minute.
I left him there, my lord, at the doorstep, and I went to inquire from the other people in the yard.
ngase ngimshiya lapho-ke eme eduze nesicabha ngihamba ngayobuza kulaba abanye abantu ababehlala khona lapho kulelo gceke.
It's just a minute. Yes, and what happened after you've made inquiries, what they told is hearsay, you may not disclose the contents thereof. What happened after you've made inquiries?
Kwasekwenzekani-ke emva kokuthi-ke ubuze nabantu abala egcekeni?
Then, my lord, I went back to them
Ngase ngibuyela kubona.
To
and
whom?
to Buthelezi and Sadiki
Ngase ngibuyela
inside the shack because it was now open.
ngase ngibuyela kuButhelezi noSadiki ababengaphakathi kwalo mkhukhu ngoba usuvulile.
Yes, may I
Thereafter,
proceed?
my lord, Buthelezi showed me, my lord, the ammunition
Ngeke base-ke uSadiki ngikhombisa-ke lezi iy'hlamvu zesibhamu.
which, my lord, he said they found while they were looking for the ID.
Bathi-ke bazithola lezi iy'hlamvu zesibhamu ngesikhathi-ke bezama ukufuna umazisa.
Yes.
It was, my lord, nine live ammunition, my lord, bullets.
Kwakuyiy'nhlamvu isishiyagalolunye ezingakasetshenziswa.
A magazine,
Futhi kwakunomagazini khona lapho.
as well as a cleaning rod, my lord, of a firearm.
Futhi kwakunothi-ke lokuklina isibhamu. Futhi olokusigeza isibhamu masinodoti.
Yes.
Those
and-
items, my lord, were in a black plastic bag.
Konke-ke lokho kwangaphakathi kweplastiki unjani?
Black.
Umnyama.
And what was the caliber of the 9 bullets?
9 millimeter, my lord.
Lezi nhlamvu zesibhamu zase-9 mm.
Yes, you may proceed.
In fact, my lord, as I walked into the shack, Buthelezi was giving him his rights.
Ngesikhathi ngingena mina emkhukhwini uMthelezi wayemtshela ngamalungelo akhe.
Yes.
And then, my lord, he reported to me that he asked him about a license to possess such ammunition.
Wasengitshela ukuthi yena wambuza ukuthi unayo yini imvume yokuba nehlamvu zesibhamu.
Yes. Buthelezi then made this report to you about his conversation with accused number 1. What happened further?
Emva kwalokho-ke kwasekwenzekani?
I then, my lord, informed accused number 1 of his constitutional rights.
Ngase-ke ngitshela umsolwa wokuqala ngamalungelo akhe.
And just once again, for record purposes, just stipulate them.
Ngicela-ke uphindeke usitshele ukuthi la malungelo kwakuyini.
I told him, my lord, that he has a right to remain silent,
Ngamtshela ukuthi unemvume ukuthi unelungelo ukuthi angathula.
and anything that he say or do, my lord, will be used as evidence against him.
Ukuthi-ke angazokhuluma nje lizosetshenziswa esiqoleni icala lakhe.
And that, my Lord, he has a right to consult with his legal representative
nokuthi-ke futhi-ke unemvume yokuthi angaqala akhulume nomyeni wakhe.
of his choice, my Lord, and if he did not have one, a state can provide one at the expense of the state.
Nokuthi-ke lo ummeli azoqokwa uyena kodwa uma engenayo imali yokuthi akhokhele ummeli, umbuso ungamsiza ngokuthi amnike ummeli ongakhokhele.
And that, my Lord, he has a right not to be compelled to make a confession or admission which could be used as evidence against him.
Futhi-ke nokuthi-ke uvunyelwe ukuthi angasho lutho ongagcina kusetshenzisiwe ekuquleni icala lakhe.
Yes.
I then, my Lord, asked him, the owner, who was the owner of these items?
Ngase ngibuza ukuthi ubani umnini walezi zinto.
And he said, my Lord, it is his.
Wase-ke ethi-ke ezakhe.
And I
Yes.
And then, my Lord, I asked him about the firearm,
Ngase ngimbuza ngesibhamu.
because, my Lord, it was clear that a magazine with a cleaning rod and ammunition, my Lord, indicated that, my Lord, there is a firearm somewhere.
Ngoba-ke lolu thi lokusebenzisa ukuthi-ke azame ukuthi alungise isibhamu sakhe nezihlamvu lezi nemagazini. Lokho konke lokhu kuchaza ukuthi khona isibhamu esikhona la kuleyo ndawo.
And, my Lord, he said the firearm is with a friend
Wasethi-ke isibhamu sona siphethwe umngani wakhe.
who is in Busumuzi Hostel.
Wathi-ke umngani wakhe wayesehostel eseVusumuzi.
But, sorry to interrupt you. My Lord, I'm raise a question of law. When a witness is indicating that accused number 1 is made admissions, I submit that the state must lay the basis on which such admissions were made at that time. God pleases.
As it pleases my Lord, the witness was still indicating as to what the accused told him, but be that is may, when accused number 1 made this communication to you, did he do so freely and voluntarily?
It was, my Lord, free and voluntarily,
Wayekhululekile engaphoqewe
out of his own free will, my Lord,
futhi yena-ke wazikhethela ukuthi enze njalo.
in his sober senses,
Futhi-ke wayephelele
without any undue influence.
kungekho lutho-ke olumphoqayo.
Yes.
And thereafter, my Lord, I did what was necessary in terms of packaging the exhibits.
Come again?
I did what was necessary in packaging the exhibits.
Hayi ngase ngenza kokwangifanele ngikwenze ukuthi ngiqoqe konke lokho kwakufanele kube yinkomo.
And can you just spell that out? What did that entail?
Kwakuyini-ke lokho okufanele upackage.
It was, my Lord, the firearm cleaning rod.
Washo ukuthi-ke ukuthi lokuhlanza isibhamu.
Yes. How did you pick? If you say you did what was necessary to package them, what do you mean?
Manje ukuthi-ke wenza lokho okufanele ukwenze ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi uqoqe konke lokhu ubophe kahle kuyini lokho ufuna ukwenza.
My Lord, I went to the car
Ngaso ngaya emotweni
and got the bag, which, my Lord, where I put my forensic bags.
Ngihamba ngithatha ikhwama lezi izofaka iy'nkomba ezitholakele.
Yes.
And then, my lord, I took the exhibits, my lord,
Ngase ngithatha lezi y'nkomba,
put them inside the forensic bag
ngase ngifaka ku-forensic bag.
and sealed them, my lord,
Ngase-ke ngiyasivala lesi sikhwama.
in front, my lord, of accused number 1
Konke lokhu ngakwenza phambi kwamsolo wokuqala.
and Buthelezi and Sadiq.
Futhi noSelezi noSadiq wayekhona.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, and when my lord, he indicated that the firearm is in the Muzi section, my lord,
Njengoba eseshilo ukuthi isibhamu sase-Vusimuzi section.
hostel, Muzi hostel.
Vusimuzi hostel.
Yes.
And my lord, he agreed, my lord, to take us to where we can find the firearm.
Wavuma-ke ukuthi angasithatha isikhombisa la esasiyothola khona ilesi sibhamu.
Yes.
We then, my lord, left his place of residence
Sesiyasuka la ehlala khona.
and my lord, Buthelezi locked the shack
uButhelezi-ke wayeseke uyayikhiya umkhukhwana.
and gave him back the keys, my lord.
Asembuyisela okhiye baba.
We then, my lord, walked.
Yeah, just a minute. You mentioned that amongst others, you were looking for his identity document. What was the position?
Wathi wena ngifuna umazisa wakhe kwagcina nimtholile.
Yes, my lord, an ID document was found,
Yebo umazisa wagcina itholakele.
and also, my lord, Constable Buthelezi informed me, my lord, that there is also clothes, my lord, which belong to accused number 1.
Wayeseke eyazisa uConstable ukuthi khona iy'mpahla ezikhona zaziyezikaMsolo wokuqala.
And my lord, to confirm that, he also asked to change his trouser,
Manje ukuthi alethe isiqiniseko salokho wacela ukuthi ashintshe ibhuluku.
as my lord, he said that the trouser may be taken by other inmates in prison.
Ngoba ethi-ke leli bhuluku lakhe abanye-ke abangaphakathi ejele bangamthathela lo.
He changed, my lord, and put on a jean.
Manje waseke efaka ibhokadi.
And also, my lord, to indicate that when we found him, he was also wearing flip-flops.
Ngalesi sikhathi-ke wayegqoke uphaqaphaqa.
He changed, my lord, and put on a red-orange kavela.
Manje waseke yakhipha lezicathulo wagqoka ukhavela onombala ongathi uphuzi nokubomvu.
And all these clothes, my lord, were taken from that shack, my lord.
Futhi zonke lezi mpahla zathathwa kulowo mkhulu.
The court, please, will this be an appropriate time to take the short agenda?
Okay, keep the notes here, good.